Hello, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Felita Daniel, life coach and direct sales leader with Avon Products. I'm coming out to you today in hopes to provide value and to help you prioritize, organize, and take action in your Avon business. You know, I have been a part of this industry for the past 18 years, and I remember when I first started in this industry, I was a very young woman, very confused. I did not understand from a business level, I did not understand. I had the thought in my mind as far as what I wanted to accomplish, but I really had no idea what it would take to actually build a successful business. And in order for any of us to have balance and be productive in our lives, it's important that we learn how to prioritize, organize, and to activate. And you know, you may follow some of the successful leaders on Facebook and you look at the fame and you look at the glory, but honestly, you really don't know the story. You really don't know what a lot of those successful people actually went through to get to the level of success of where they are today. I can tell you this, it took a lot of time, it took a lot of focused energy, and it took money. Now, if you are not willing to invest your time, if you are not willing to have some type of focus, and if you're not willing to make an investment in your business, then I would say it's time for you to just go ahead and close your account because you're not willing to put anything into it. So therefore, you're not going to have any profit. But if you are in the game and you're in it to win it, then continue to listen to this video. Now, I do believe that there are four common traits that all successful people have in common when it comes to succeeding. And based upon my research, this is what I found. Number one, they had a desire to succeed. They had a very strong will and a very strong reason why they wanted to succeed. So you need to examine your life and you need to examine your business and ask yourself, why am I in this business? Number two, they prioritized their lives by keeping the first things first. Now, you have to understand what the first things first are. And for me, when I look at the first things first, I look at my spiritual life. My spiritual life is utmost important in my life. Second thing is my self-care. I take care of me before I take care of anybody. Thirdly is my family. My family is next on the list. And it took me a long time to finally realize that if I don't take care of me first, I will be no good mentally or physically to take care of my family. And then lastly should be your job and or your business. So when you keep your life in order and you keep structure in your life by maintaining those four common traits, then I do believe that you will succeed with focused intentions and also by taking action. Now, one of the first things that you want to get in the habit of doing is deciding. Okay, you got to make a decision. I come in contact with so many people that just don't know what they want to achieve. They come into the business, they're unfocused, they don't know what they want. They just saw an ad online and they just decided to click there and they just decided to join from that point. But honestly, you cannot succeed without knowing what you want. So you do need to make a decision. What is it that you want out of this business? What do you want to achieve? Okay, you have to decide that one thing that's to the utmost important. The second thing you must decide is how many days and how many hours per week can you commit to working your business? If you are the type of person who's all over the place, I hope that this training video will help you be able to get there. So you need to decide what days and how many hours per week you're going to commit to your business. Third thing, you want to talk to your family. You need to make sure that you communicate with your family and let them know that you are starting your business and it's going to take some extra time that you're going to have to use to be able to get your business up and running and bring success to your business. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you are taking action, consistent action every single day. You know, many times we look again at the successful people and we think, oh my gosh, they got there so easy, it looks so wonderful, but you've got to put in the work. So this is what I want to suggest to you. Every single week you want to take a mental dump. You want to sit down and you want to just dump everything out of your head and put it on paper. Take a pen and just write it down on paper. Something happens when we actually take action by taking everything out of our heads and putting it on pen and paper. Once you take it out of your head and on paper, then you want to have an organized structure where you can keep all of this information. Because otherwise, when you're carrying a lot of mental stress and you're holding a lot of things in your mind, it will cause a lot of stress in your life. And that, again, the first thing you'll end up doing is throwing your Avon business on the side, because that's the first thing that probably does not have the utmost importance to you. But when you focus your life and when you prioritize your life and when you organize, then of course you can handle it much more effectively and much more efficiently. So I want to show you what I use to organize my life. And I want to give you an example of a calendar that I already put together. And I want to show you how to use this system. Now, first of all, you want to have a Gmail account. This is Google Calendar, and you can sign up by getting a Gmail account by going to www.gmail.com. Once you sign up and get a free Gmail account, you can use this calendar. Now, the beauty of this calendar is that you can prioritize your entire life around it, have one main system in which you store everything, and you can sync it to your smartphone. So therefore, you will always have your calendar with you. You don't have to worry about printing it out, although you can. That's an additional added benefit for you. But you can use it and activate it and update it by using your smartphone. So here is a calendar. And so what I did was created an example of a calendar of what your calendar should actually look like. Now, I'm looking at this calendar for the week. You can set it up by the day. You can look at it by the week, and you can also look at a monthly calendar. Now, what I do encourage you to do is to take a look at your month. And I want you to prioritize your calendar by putting the most important events on your monthly calendar. Now, on your monthly calendar, you may have to, let's say, for instance, your children have extracurricular activities, and every single Tuesday and Thursday, they have band practice. Well, you may have to pick them up from band practice at 5:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So what you want to do is go in here on Tuesday and Thursday, and you want to indicate that you have band practice. So I want to show you how to do that. So right now I'm on the monthly calendar. So what I'm going to do is just click right here on this calendar, and then I'm going to just click right here to create an event. And right here I'm going to go in and I'm going to type in pick up kids from band practice. Now, you can select repeat. If this is a repeated event that you have to do every Tuesdays and Thursdays, then you want to click on the repeat here. And then right now is selected on Tuesdays. And then also if you have to do it on Thursdays, you want to select Thursdays. So right now we've selected on Tuesdays and Thursdays because it's an event that we have to do every single Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then we're going to select done here. Now, It may not take you all day to do that, okay? It may be a specific time. So what we're going to do is find a time for it. So we're going to go into the calendar here, and we're going to look at that 5:30 time frame, okay? So right now, the 5:30 time frame is free, okay? So we're going to type in, we're going to type in here, we're going to type it in right here. Basically, we're going to put here, it shouldn't take you an hour. It may take you only about 30 minutes, so we're going to save it. So when you go in and you look at your calendar for like Tuesday, I think I put it in on Tuesday here. So when you go in and you look at your calendar, it did not schedule. Let me go back and let me create the event again. So let me do this event here, and let me see. The best way that I like to do it is to look at it at the week, by the week. So right now I do have something scheduled in the 5 o'clock time frame. So just for the benefit of this video, I'm going to go ahead and put it here at the 4:30 time frame. So what you want to do is look at the weekly calendar, and then you want to double click here, and it'll come up and it'll say Untitled Event. So you want to type in pick up kids from band practice. Now, that task may only take you, or that particular event may only take you about 30 minutes since you may be close to home. So we're going to block out that amount of time from 4:30 to 5, and then we're going to put it on repeated. Now, this being that this is a repeated event and you're going to do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to indicate here for Tuesday, deselect Monday, and then select Thursday. Now, since we have selected on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to select done here. Now, and then we're going to save it. Now, you can also color code this calendar, and you'll see here how it came up on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it came up in this specific color. Now, if you want to change the color, you go down here and you can choose whichever color that you want to change that event to. So if you want to choose, let's say for instance, this pretty turquoise color here. So we'll change that, and then we'll put it here, and we'll change it. You can change it for only this event, or you can change it for all events. So I'm going to change it for all events. So that particular event has been changed, but since that's the same color, it's good to kind of color code it and use a different color. So I'm going to go back and use the original color that was already on there, just for the benefit, so that you can know how to do that. Now, I also indicated and prioritized my entire life around my business. Okay, like you'll see here in the mornings, I have from 5 to 6 is my prayer and meditation and visualization time. Then I've got in here 6 o'clock is breakfast time. And then from 7 until 8, I indicated gym. Now, you may not be a big gym person, but I do encourage you to implement some type of physical activity on your calendar, because when you incorporate some type of exercise, even if it's only walking, daily walking for about 30 minutes, that will give you more energy to be able to sustain you, to be able to have more energy, to be able to produce more in your business. So you may indicate gym here. And then the first thing that I do on my online side of the business is content creation. Now, you may have a blog, or you may do a YouTube video, or you can also do a podcast. Either one of those, that all of that is considered content creation. So you want to make sure that you are creating some type of content and put it out there into the online community, so that people can find you. And then another thing that I do every single day is prospecting. Prospecting is part of your business. It is the meat and potatoes of your business. And without people, there is no way that you can make money. So prospecting should be plugged in as an income, or basically an IPA, an income producing activity that should be done on a daily basis. Then some other things you also want to include would be like servicing your customers. You also want to do follow-up calls with, with potential leads. You also want to service your established customers. You also want to include other personal things, such as when you go to church, when you go to Bible study, the day that you do your laundry, the day that you do your housekeeping, the day that you do your grocery shopping. You also want to indicate on here a neighborhood canvassing the neighborhood, where you go out and you put out flyers and or brochures in a neighborhood. All of those are considered income producing activities, or in other words, IPAs for short. Now, another task I want to show you using Google Calendar. Oh, you see here, you also want to indicate date night as well, because you don't want to leave your significant other out of the picture as well. So you want to make sure that you include them as well. Now, another thing I want to show you is how to use a task list. Now, by creating a task list, a task list will help you be able to stay focused on specific tasks that you need to do on a regular basis. So what I want to show you is, let me show you the task list. Let me see. Where is my task list? Okay. Now, this is a calendar. This is another view of your calendar in which you can use to print it out. You can print it out, or you can use it on your smartphone. For me personally, I print out my calendar every single day. And the reason why I do that is because I'm a more visual person. But if you're more into technology and you prefer to have it on your phone, then you have to do what works best for you. And then if you want to print this, all you have to do is click right here on more, and then you select print, and that will print it out for you. Now, another thing I wanted to show you, let me go back to the original calendar here. And I want to show you there was a task list on here that I was going to show you. And I'm trying to remember, where did I find the task list feature? And for some reason, I cannot put, let's see here, let me go here, and let's see here, it's 4 days. We don't want to do that. I'm going to go back here. There is a task list in here in which you can use to indicate your specific task. Let's see. I'm trying to find it, and unfortunately, oh, here it is right here. I'm looking all over it. Please forgive me. So what you want to do is, when you're creating a task list, so you want to type, just click right here in this area right here, and click task. Okay, now here is your task list, and down here at the bottom you can click down here to type new list. Okay, so on this list you can say you can use this as a master task list. Okay, so on your master task list, you want to keep important things and ideas that come to mind. So say for instance you were on a webinar and they gave you the name of a book, so you might want to put down purchase book, How to Succeed by John Cooper. Okay. The next task is, you may need to do a specific preparation. So you want to prep prospecting materials. And when I say prep your prospecting materials, you should have materials in which you use out in the marketplace on a regular basis. One way that you can, one specific prospecting piece of material you can use is your business card attached to like a lipstick sample. Or you can use your business card attached to like say a fragrance sample. Like these are your fragrance samples. So you can take this fragrance sample and staple it to your business card. They're pretty much almost about the same size as your business card. So these are considered your prospecting materials. Also, your brochures are considered your prospecting materials. So you want to make sure that you have all of your prospecting materials already labeled with your information on the back of the brochure. Because what happens is many times I've gone to several different places where people will tell me they found a brochure, but they didn't have a person's name on it. So make sure that you have your personal information already on your prospecting materials. So on your task list, you want to maybe put prep prospecting materials. Number 3, you want to set up an account with Consultant Depot. Consultant Depot. Now, Consultant Depot is a service that you can use to service your existing clients. You don't have to do anything but provide the client's name, address, and pay for the service. They will mail the brochure out for you. However, you do have to be on their schedule, and their schedule sometimes does not work for me. So you do have to have a backup. So you need to prepare your brochures to mail out to your customers if you missed the cutoff date and time for the next campaign. So I put one task here, set up account with Consultant Depot. Then you can also indicate mail brochures to customers. That's part of your task, okay? Another task may be update your website. Sometimes you'll have you need to update some information on the website just to let your customers know, or let potential clients know, customers know that you've had specific changes. Or you might want to update you know, your campaign expiration dates on your website. That would be beneficial as well. But you can create all types of task lists. Like I've got some task lists in here that are really, really old that I need to delete. Like this one I need to delete. So all you have to do is just press the delete button here, and press here, and I'm sorry, you go here to the task list, and then you just press delete list. There's a couple of them in here that I do need to delete, and so I want to delete this particular. That's a defaulted list. For some reason, it's not allowing me to delete it. So let me delete this one here. See if I can delete this one here. Okay. And delete list. And I'll say, yes, I do want to permanently delete it. So when I go back over here to my task list, I'll only see these here. So I'm going to press delete here again. Go to this list here. I'm sorry. And then press delete list here. Okay, it's saying your default list cannot be deleted. So unfortunately, I won't be able to delete that one. But if I want to create a new one, let's say Monday task list. Okay, specific things that you need to do on Mondays. And what I generally do is when I print out my calendar, I'll print it out for the day. So I'll go here and I'll print out this calendar. All you have to do is go right here. I'm sorry, to more, and press print. When it comes up, you'll see that the calendar will be displayed here for you. And I'm not sure as to why. Here it is. Okay, so you'll see this calendar here. So you'll be able to print your calendar for the day, and then also on the back side, what I usually do is also print out my task list for the day, and then that way I know that there are specific tasks that I need to get accomplished for that day. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. And I hope that this video, you were able to find value in this video and some of the information that I was able to share with you. I want to ask you to please subscribe to my channel, because I do plan to come back every single week to update this channel and to provide more information to help you succeed in your Avon business. And if you are interested in joining Avon, and if you'd like to join Avon Team New Vision, you can go to www.startavon.com, and you can use my reference code FDanielly, and I'll also put the information down in the bottom of this video as well. Now, if you have any additional questions, please feel free to connect with me through social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Google Plus, Twitter. I'm everywhere, all over the internet. All you have to do is Google Felita Danielly, Avon Independent Beauty Advisor and Recruiting, and you will find me. So until next time, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please feel free to connect with me on social networks so that we can connect and we can get to know each other. And again, until next time, thank you so much for watching. And I want to send you lots of peace, love, and positivity, and much success to you on your journey. So until next time, take care and take charge. And I'll see you soon.